Good morning, the Chairman, Human Rights Defender and Access to Justice Advocate Center. Legal Department, ladies and gentlemen, all able viewers, my name is Queen Mrs. Solushola. In our office this afternoon, we have a 16 years girl, Joy Sunday by name, who has been abused by her uncle. Please listen to her story and know how we can be of help to her in this office. Okay, Joy, how are you?
I'm fine, ma'am.
Okay. How old are you?
I'm 16 years old.
You are 16 years. You speak louder, okay? Can you hear me?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. Yeah, I need a pen sheet. Quickly tell me what happened. Why are you here?
Okay. I'm here for help.
Speak louder because I can't hear you. Other people are listening to you. I'm not the only one listening to you, okay? So you speak louder, okay? Oh yeah, we're hearing you.
I'm here for help from the Human Rights Office. I came here for the Human Rights to help me for something, like feel back with letters.
They say they are not hearing you. I say speak louder. You are sitting in front of me. You cannot talk. Should I remove the cap from you so that you can talk?
No.
Then you talk now. Is that how you talk in your house? When you came here, is that how you were talking to us? Speak louder now.
Okay. I'm here for help for the human rights. Like, feel back. I was being abused by my uncle in the village. Like, when I was on my period, like, he was trying to have a sex with me, and I told him no, I'm on my period, that if a lady is in her period, she's not allowed to see any man or a guy. He was like telling me no, nothing will happen, but I told him no, that was not how I was being taught in the school, because my teacher taught me when a girl is on her menses, she's not allowed to see any guy. So in the night, like when I came back, as the long I left home, I was outside since 2013. When I came back home, I didn't know how to speak language, and I don't know people much. So it was only him and my parents and one of my cousins I know. So I was like, maybe sleeping in his room. I don't know, sleeping in his room is wrong. So there's a thing called boost in our place. If someone takes it too much, it can turn that person's head. It's just like all this hard drink. So normally my mom told him not to be giving me, but he gave it to me. A time he gave it to me. People were telling me not to give it to me. He gave it to me. I took that thing. That thing was like turning my head upside down. I didn't even know what I was doing again. So that was how he had a chance to sleep with me that time. Even on the time that I was not even safe, then he still do that. And I didn't even know that I was pregnant. It was people telling me that, Joy, why is your tummy coming out like this? And I said, I don't know. I decided to go for a test. So when I went for the test, that was when the doctor told me that I was pregnant.
Okay, you said you left home when you were 13.
Yes, ma'am.
You were 13, you left home to where?
To Delta State.
To stay with you?
To stay with the woman in the Delta State.
What were you doing with the woman?
I was just assisting her in doing the house chores.
Who took you there?
It was one of my uncle.
One of your uncles?
Yes, ma'am.
What is his name?
His name is Paul.
Is he staying in your village or in Delta State?
He's staying in my village.
The woman you're staying with in Delta State, is she related to you?
No.
Were they paying you?
No, ma. I was only going to school.
You're only going to school in Delta State?
Yes, ma.
How many years did you stay with them in Delta State?
Yes, ma.
Why did you leave Delta State?
There was not any reason. I just decided that I want to go back home. It was when I heard that there was a problem in my place. I was feeling scared always. I wasn't free within myself. And I said, okay, let me go back home.
Were you communicating with your parents when you were there?
Yes.
You're communicating with your parents?
Yes.
Did they tell you anything was wrong with them?
No.
You just choose to return back home?
Yes.
Okay, before you were taken to Delta State for house help, were you schooling in your village?
Yes.
What class were you?
I was in primary 3 then.
Primary 3. Before they took you to Delta State.
Yes.
How many kids did your parents have?
She has 50.
5 kids.
Yes, ma'am.
What is your number?
Second.
Your number one. Second.
Yes, ma'am.
Your first child, your mom's first child is a boy or girl?
A girl.
How old is she now?
She's 20 years old.
20 years old.
Yes.
20 years old, and you said you're 15 years? You're 16 years. How old is she senior you?
She's senior me with 3 or 4 years.
Okay. What about your dad?
My dad is fine. He's at home, but now I was being told that he's strong.
That is what?
He's strong.
Okay, meaning he's sick, right?
Yes.
Your uncle that has been having kind of knowledge of you, how old is he? Is he living with your parents?
No, he's not living with my parents, but his house is close by, just like opposite where we live.
Opposite your house?
Yes.
Is he married?
No.
He's not married?
Yes.
Till this moment?
Yes. He's a student.
He's a student?
Yes.
And you don't know how old is he?
Yes.
He's still a student, you know. Is he related to your dad or your mom?
My dad.
Is he like your dad, younger brother?
No,
or like
it's
a
not
cousin?
my dad's younger brother.
Hmm?
He's his cousin.
It's your dad's cousin?
Yes.
How old are you in Lagos now?
I'm 16 plus.
No, not your age. How many years have you spent in Lagos?
Okay, it's just 5 months. I just spent 5 months now.
5 months?
Yes. This month will make it 5.
Okay. Who brought you to Lagos?
It's one person that I know from my place.
Who is the person, man or woman?
A man.
How did you know the person? What is your relationship with the man?
It was through one of my mom's relatives.
Yeah. Why did he bring you to Lagos?
Martin, I was coming to Lagos on my own. The person that gave me money to come to Lagos did not, like, I tried contacting him, his number wasn't going. So later
The
now,
person that did what?
gave me money to come to Lagos before.
Have you been to Lagos before?
Yes.
When? That was when?
2018.
2018. That was last year.
Yes.
When you were 15.
Yes.
You came to Lagos to do what? When you came to Lagos, who were you staying with? Do you have parents? Do you have relatives here?
No.
So why did you come to Lagos? Excuse me.
I was being sent by someone.
By who?
By someone. One auntie that she was the one that took me to Delta State.
She sent you to Lagos?
Yes.
To come and do
sister,
what?
to stay with her sister.
As a housemaid again?
Yes.
Okay, well, you stayed there for how many months? How long do you stay?
I stayed there for about 6 or 7 months because I left our house February and I went there June 22nd.
You left our house where?
February 5th.
In your state?
Yes, that was when I left. I went back home. This month left home. I had left our place this month February and I went back home.
You left Lagos this year February?
Yes.
February back to your village?
Yes.
Why did you leave Lagos again?
My parents were the one calling that I should come back because I left them. I've not ever visited them. Since when I left, I've never visited them.
You've never visited them?
No.
Were you talking to them? Were you calling them?
I wasn't calling them, but I only communicate to my mom through my uncle that brought me first.
Communicate with who?
My mom.
Through the uncle?
Yes.
So you stayed in Lagos also, you worked with someone for like 5 months?
Yes.
And you left again back to the village?
Yes.
Then you come back again to Lagos?
Yes, ma'am.
So who now brought you this last one now to Lagos?
I came on my own.
You came on your own?
Yes.
How the person you are staying with now, is she the person you were staying before when you came to Lagos?
No.
Okay, how did you get to know this person you are staying with now?
It was through one of my mom's relatives, so he knows someone here. Like the person I wanted to go and stay with. I tried calling the person because I lost my phone when I was coming. So I tried communicating with the person. I was using someone's phone in the bus. Tried calling the person, the number wasn't going, it was switched off. So I don't have anywhere to go to because I didn't know Lagos much like that.
You don't know what?
I don't know Lagos. Like I don't know it everywhere like that. I didn't know everywhere in Lagos.
Okay,
So,
you don't know any place, much in Lagos. When you were staying in Lagos, which area in particular were you staying in Lagos at that first time they brought you to Lagos?
Ajawo Estate.
Ajawo Estate.
Yes.
What is the name of the street?
Omoshola.
Omoshola Street.
Yes, ma'am. Last building.
What is the name of your last woman you work with?
This one I'm staying with.
No, the first one you came.
Okay. Her name is Abigail.
That is the first woman, the one that live in Ajawo Estate.
Yes.
Mrs. Abigail.
Yes, ma'am.
Is she married?
Daniel.
Abigail Daniel.
Yes, ma'am.
Is she married?
Yes, ma'am.
Does she have kids?
Yeah.
How many children?
4.
Was she paying you?
Yeah.
How much was she paying you?
5,000.
5,000
Yes, ma'am.
in a month.
Yes.
Are you saying the truth?
Yes, ma'am.
Do you have a number?
Yes.
Give me a number. Bring out the number, I'll take it from your phone. Okay, the second person, where you are staying now in Lagos, what is the address?
Okay, number 11, Soji Afegba.
Soji Afegba.
Yes, ma'am.
Number 11, Soji Afegba Street.
Yes, ma'am. Off Allen Avenue.
Off Allen Avenue. The person you are staying with now, is it a male or a female?
Female.
A female.
Yeah.
Okay, you write out her number on a telephone number for me also. So here now, how many months have you spent in this 11 Sogia Feba Street?
This end of this month will make it 5 months.
Make it 5 months by August ending.
Yes, ma'am.
How old is your pregnancy?
It's 6 months. This month will make it 6.
Okay, you've come to Lagos 5 months
Yes, ma'am.
ago, and you came with the pregnancy to Lagos.
Yes, ma'am.
This person you are staying with, has she ever asked you, has she ever confronted you, or if she noticed you are pregnant?
She's aware of it.
She's aware that you are pregnant.
Yes, ma'am.
And what did she say?
The first time she heard of it, she was like telling me that we leave the following day. But when we slept and woke up that following day, she didn't say anything again after now. I'm yet to receive anything from her.
That was when?
That was Friday, last week Friday.
Last week Friday.
Yes.
But the way your stomach is it how bloated your stomach was when you came to Lagos? When you came to our house?
It wasn't exposed like this, but it was showing small. It wasn't showing much like this.
When you came to our house, did she go run any pregnancy test on you?
No.
She just took you in like that?
Yes.
Do you have anything to do with her husband also?
No.
And you are sure of who impregnated you?
Yes.
Have you gotten the number?
Yes, ma'am.
Give me the number. This number now is for which one? The one on Allen?
No, the one in Nigeria State.
Okay. Okay, give me the one on Allen. The woman that brought you to Lagos to give to this woman in Nigeria Estate, you still have her number, right?
Yes.
Okay. Okay. Give me the number of this one on Allen first. What's her name?
My name is Detola.
Mrs. Detola. Detola who?
Yes, ma'am.
Detola who?
Yele.
Iyele.
Yes, ma'am. Yele.
Akinyele. Does she have kids?
Yes, ma'am.
How many?
3.
How much is she paying you as your salary?
12,000.
And she has been paying you constantly?
Yes.
Hmm?
Yes, ma'am.
How has she been paying you? Has she been paying you through the woman that brought you to Lagos, or pay it directly to you?
Directly to me.
Directly to you.
Yes.
The woman that brought you to her, how much did she give to the woman before she brought you to her? To the first woman?
I don't know.
You don't know?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, this very woman now, this very person now, the last one you're staying with now, who took you to her?
said it's one person from my place.
The person is in Lagos.
Yes.
A man or woman?
A man.
Give me the person number. What is his name?
His name is Peter.
Peter. The woman that took you, the Peter have a link with the other woman that took you to Delta State.
No.
So it's Peter that took you to give you to this present woman now.
Yes.
Okay, the person that took you to the first woman at Ajuri State, is it the same Peter?
No.
Where is the person?
The person is at home too.
That one is at home.
Yes.
But Peter is in Lagos.
Yes.
Where is Peter living in Lagos? You say?
I don't remember the side he's living.
You can't remember the side.
Yes.
Has Peter ever have affair with you?
No.
He never have affair with you.
Yes.
Is he living with his family? Have you visited his house before?
No, it's only the time I came.
How many days did you stay in his house before he took you to this woman?
It's 2 days.
2 days.
Yes.
But it's the one that paid your transport from the village.
No.
Who paid it?
It was that same person that took me to Delta State. It was the person's brother.
That gave you transport
Yes.
to come to Lagos.
Yes.
Did they call Peter from there that you were coming to him?
Like I said first, it wasn't Peter I was coming for. I was come to go and meet that person that gave me that transport money, but his number was switched off. And I reached Lagos early, around 4.
Did you tell him that you were coming to Lagos?
Yes.
Okay. I'm hearing you.
I told him that I was coming to Lagos on Friday. But that Friday, there was one thing that just came up, so I couldn't go again that Friday. So I left on Saturday morning. Reaching Lagos, I lost my phone in the keke. So I used somebody's phone to call him. His number wasn't going. And later when I called it again, it was switched off. So I now decided to call one of my mom's relatives at home, and I told him, because when I was going he was aware of it. So I now told him that that person I'm going to go and meet, its number is switched off and I'm just there at the park. He now said, okay, we'll tell someone to come and pick me there.
So he's the man that asked Peter to come and pick you?
Yes.
Where is the person now?
He's at home.
You said you are coming to Lagos, right?
Yes.
And you called the
Peter
person that you are
coming at the park.
But what about the person you called that you are coming to Lagos?
The person is also in Lagos yet.
Till now, you've not gotten the person. You have not reached the person till date.
I've reached him.
So the person that linked you to Peter is the man that gave you transport from village.
No, it wasn't the one.
Who tell you that somebody is coming to park to pick you from the park?
It was one of my mom's relatives
Yeah.
that told me that, okay, since that person that gave me the money, his number is not going, so he would tell someone to come and pick me instead of me to stay in the park there for the whole day.
How did you reach them? When you've lost your phone, how did you reach your mom's?
I used the driver's phone to call him because the driver has his phone number.
Which driver?
The driver that took me from my place to Lagos.
Hold on. You said you lost your phone in Keke.
Yes.
Before you embarked on Keke, you must have disembarked from motor.
Yeah, from motor, then enter Keke somewhere.
So how did you now later now get to driver? Before the driver now started calling your village. Because you've already disembarked from the car, you now enter Keke.
Yes.
Then you go to your destination or wherever. You now discover that you lost your phone and you decided to call whoever you want to call. So how did you now trace again, go back to where you met the driver and you and the driver now started calling your relatives? I hope you know that you are not talking to your mates.
Yes, ma'am.
I just decided to listen to you so that I can listen to you and also know where you are driving this motor to. How did you not get back again to the driver that picked you from your village?
I was staying in the park. So when I was leaving my place, I was like putting the phone in my pocket. When I got to just late, and then I can't see any car to enter to Lagos.
When did you leave your place?
I left around 2 p.m.
And did you inform your parents that you are coming to Lagos, that you left home around 2 o'clock?
Yes, they were aware of it.
Your mom?
Yes.
Or your dad?
The both of them.
Give me your mother and your father's number.
My mom doesn't have phone again.
I can't hear you.
My mom doesn't have a phone again.
Give me your father's number.
He doesn't have it. It was only my mom that had.
Or give me your sister's number.
My sister is not having a phone.
Huh?
My sister is not having a phone.
So who do you now communicate with in your village? How do you talk to your moms and your parents in that time?
Okay, I called that my mom relative, that one. I called him uncle also. So anytime I want to talk to my mom, I'll call his wife. So she'll give the phone to my mom.
Oh yeah, give me the person's number. What does your mother do for a living?
Okay, she doing business. She's a self-employed.
Madam, talk, because don't just let me insult you this morning. Open your mouth and tell me what you are saying. You are not talking to a kid. What does your mom do for a living?
Okay, she do business.
She does what?
Business.
What kind of business?
She sell this thing that we call booze in the village.
What?
Booze.
What is booze?
Is this type of drink that people do buy in my place?
What is the local name?
Okay, it's called Mues. They call it Mues, and it's also Brukutu. They call it Brukutu in English.
And what does your father do for a living?
My father is not doing anything.
Your father is not doing anything.
Yes.
Are you really telling yourself lie or you're telling yourself truth?
Truth.
Hmm?
The truth.
Give me the number, let me call. I want to call.
One.
Let me see. One, 3, 1, 2, 5, 8, 0, 7. What is the name of the person?
My name is Cynthia.
Cynthia.
Yes.
They are living in the same compound, right?
No.
Where are they living? What is the distance? You said you called them, then they will give phone to your mom.
Yeah.
What is the distance between this place and where your mom is staying and your dad?
Our house is not that far from my place, my house.
Okay, when your mother now discovered that you were pregnant, did she ask you to go or whatever?
No, she didn't.
So what kind of drink do you drink in your village? Like you said your uncle gave to you. What is the name?
It's Brokotuk.
Brokutu.
Yes.
Brokutu, but it's your mom that is manufacturing the Brokutu.
Yeah. She's
So-
not the only one doing it there.
Hmm?
She's not the only one doing it there.
Mm.
Many people does it.
That which one do you now drink? The one
It's-
she has been
that's-
doing. Have you not been drinking it right from your childhood?
Yes, I do. When I was a child,
Mm-hmm.
I,
So how does the Brokutu now interrogated you that you did not know when a man is sleeping with you?
when I left home, I wasn't taking it. So even the time I was small, anytime I take it, like it normally turned my head. I would just be crying. So then my father used to beat me then that I should stop taking it. That if ever sees me taking it, because he said that thing is not good for my health. That anytime I ever take it again, that he's not going to spare me. So when I left home, so I wasn't taking it. Now when I came back, the day he was like giving me in a present, she was telling him no, that her father has warned her since when she was small that she should never take that thing again.
Okay, what is your educational qualification?
Understand?
Okay. What is the level of school that you've attended?
Okay, I've attended primary school.
Mm-hmm. You finished your primary school.
I'm
Huh?
yet to.
You've not finished your primary school.
Yes.
So where do you learn this English from?
It's from my school that I went to.
Which school? What is the name of the school?
It's United Community.
Community school.
Yes, ma'am.
What class did you stop?
I stopped at 6. My third time I was to do my common entrance to leave primary school. So that was then my parents were like this, calling the person I'm staying with that I should come back for a while, let them just see me so that I will come back. And the person said the person he need is person that will stay permanent. So that she needs, that I can't come back home. And she's a teacher in that same school I'm going. She's a teacher there. So when my parents were like, maybe she thinks they were disturbing her that I should come back home, she now decided to send me back home.
Give me that your uncle, your uncle that impregnated you, give me his number. Have you called him to tell him that you are pregnant?
Yes.
And what did he say?
He didn't say anything, but I told his elder brother that he was the one that impregnated me. He was like telling me that How could he do such a thing like that? That am I not a daughter to him? That he's not supposed to do something like that? That what he did is not good. That's a shameful thing to the family. So he now told me that he will talk to him when he comes back from school because he's in university.
Which university?
He's in University of Just.
Which level is he now?
He's in 200 level.
What is he studying?
He's studying science.
Okay, give me his name and his number. Have you told your parents that you're pregnant?
No,
Why? Why?
I didn't want to tell my parents to.
Give me the guy's number first. Give me back. Give me perfect. Your phone has gone. What is his name?
His name is Nantod. Nantod.
Sorry?
Nantod.
Open your mouth.
Open your mouth and speak now. What is his name?
Is Nantod.
Nantod.
Yes.
Is it your language name?
Yes, ma'am.
What's his English name?
Open this phone. What is his English name?
I don't know his English name.
Nantod who?
James.
It's a unit just.
Yes, ma'am.
And he say he's studying what?
Science.
Studying science in university.
Yes, ma'am.
Is that what he told you?
Yes.
What are the parents doing for a living?
His parents are late.
Both parents are late.
Yes, ma'am.
Who is sponsoring him in school?
With his elder brother.
Is he the one that you called?
Yes.
That you said that he impregnated you?
Yes, ma'am.
What does he do for a living?
Okay.
What does the elder brother do for a living?
He has a car that he do help people to carry. Maybe like maybe
You say?
okay. He has a car that he help people to carry their yams, like firewood, all this kind of work.
At what point did you tell the man that you're pregnant for his brother? That the brother impregnated you?
I told him that same day that I went for a test.
You say?
I told him that same day that I went for a test. That I went for a test and the doctor told me that I was pregnant.
Then he said was, can you people marry in your place? Can you marry that your cousin in your place?
No, they don't do that.
Why? if you guys cannot marry, so how are you guys sleeping yourself? Why were you sleeping in his room? Hmm? Why were you sleeping in his room?
Okay.
Huh?
Because the first time I came back, my mom was like stressing me always. In the night, she troubles me a lot. She talks this, say this, say that. And me, I don't always like hear what she's saying because she was speaking the language, and me, I don't hear language. So now, like I said, okay, because it was only the person I was close with. I was only
So
close
you
to
left home for just 2 years. You now forgot your language that they born you with from childhood. So for just 2 years, you stop. You can't understand your language anymore.
No.
Hmm?
No.
And because your mother was
And
speaking
your mother was speaking your language,
she
talking
left
to
the
you.
compound to another.
You now left your compound to go and be lying down with your uncle. Hmm? Okay, so what do you want this office to do for you? Hmm? You are wasting my time. You are equally wasting my MB. What do you want this office to do for you?
Just say what you want while you're here. What you want.
Okay. I think I have a place I'm going. Since you don't have anything to say anymore, can we call it a day so that I can go and do some other thing? Okay?
Say what you want. People are watching you. Say what you want.
Can we call it a day since you don't have anything to say anymore? Huh? Can you talk or you don't want to talk any longer? Huh? Okay, give us cap so that you can go. Since you don't have anything to say.
Don't be afraid. Let's go.
I thought you came here for a reason.
Yes.
Huh?
Yes. Ma'am.
So why are you not keeping quiet as if I'm talking to a 1 year child? What do you want? You want to abort the child?
The doctor told me that it's late. I can't do that.
Do you want to abort the child? Was that not what you told my staff when you came here last week?
Yeah. The doctor told me that it's late. That
No,
I can't
first
do
of all, forget what the doctor
Yes.
said. What did you tell my staff when you came here? You said you want to do what?
that. About it.
You want to abort the child.
Yes.
Okay. Now that the doctor told you that you cannot abort the child, so what do you now want us to do for you?
I just want after I delivered, I just want to give the child out.
Okay, want to give the child out.
Yes.
Okay. And you are sure your person you are staying with will allow you to stay there until you go to bed?
No.
So where are you going to stay to put to bed before you give the child out?
She told me that they can help me by giving me a place to stay.
The person you are staying with?
No.
Who? Your uncle?
No, the auntie I came to see the other day.
That what?
I mean, your sister that I came to see the other day on Friday. She told me that she can help me by checking for a place where I can stay.
Where you can stay?
Yes.
Until you put to bed?
Yes.
Okay, how is she not going to provide you a place to stay until you put to bed? Don't you know they use you want to put to bed in the house? You don't think there is a need for hospital bill? There's a need for you to take care of the child. There is a need for the child to breastfeed. There is a need for you to feed.
I know. I know.
So why do you want to give the child out? Have you done scan?
No.
If it's a baby boy, a baby girl?
No.
Shut my mind. Have you told the boy that impregnated you that you want to have the baby and give the baby out? Did you support that?
I have not told him because he's not picking my call.
He's not picking your call.
Yes.
Give me that tissue. Go and buy me a card.
It's finished.
I think there's one under here. Who took it? I have a tissue except Stella have carried it. Because she's the only one that can do that kind of thing in the office. Salvation. I don't know that a prophet is seeing somebody's baby in her womb from camera. That is very good of you. Good afternoon, viewers. I want to quickly address one or two things in this platform. You know, we're a human being, but I want us to understand that if someone is talking, it's not by the look of that person, like probably maybe from his or her words, her mouth, that you can easily judge if the person is lying or saying the truth. Because she's wearing cap, you cannot really assess her face to get the true expression of her feelings. And because you are watching on the side of her lips, and that is how her natural lips look like. If she's talking, you think she's smiling. She's not smiling. There are human beings like that. I've talked to her before bringing her online. And when she talks, if you watch her lips or her face, you think she's smiling, but she's not smiling. Even if she's serious, you watch her face, like that. That is how she look, natural look. That's how she look naturally. That's her natural countenance. So it's not that she's smiling or she's comfortable or whatever. Somebody cannot feel comfortable with the situation she is, and she's searching for a help or looking for a shelter. Where you heard what she said. I think the reason why the person give her that hope of coming back, I was not on seat and somebody else attended to her, and for her to return back, that was the reason why the person offered her a free accommodation, so as to return and equally stop her from aborting the child, because what she said that day, that she's looking for a place to abort the pregnancy, and you cannot, for any reason except you are a heartless human being. If we talk of girls are important in this life. If we talk of boys are also important, because without boys, men cannot marry. So either baby boy or baby girl, every sex of a child sex is highly important to every woman being on this earth. Even if it is 1 day old pregnancy, provided she's confirmed pregnant, we'll keep the baby for sure. Who knows what the baby will become in the nearest future, in the nearest life. Would you encourage anybody that comes to you to, as a pregnant person, either by mistake or the reason is justifiable, being pregnant, and you encourage the person to abort, to kill a soul? Does anything worth it? Is there any life you want to live that you encourage your child, your daughter, down the consequence what you feel is a shame? Either shame or disgrace or whatever. Any disgrace you think you are going to feel to abort a child or kill a soul. So many have made mistake in the past, and those that maybe had the opportunity of keeping their child, today they are happy having their child by themselves. No matter the circumstances that the child come into this world with, it's not advisable you encourage anybody to abort, to kill a soul. You can't even mold a clay and have a single breath on it. So why would you keep a living thing, not just a living thing, a human being created by God? It's not advisable. Anyway, a quick one will put call across to the same young man to have his presence in Lagos. Otherwise, when back journey to Jos.
To copy this tune for 50 naira, press 11.
Oh my Papa, he can lie to me.
Hello? Hello, good afternoon. Okay, am I speaking to Nathod James? Am I speaking to Mr. Nathod James? Sorry?
What did you say?
Am I speaking to Mr. Nathod James?
Okay.
Am I speaking to you, sir? Are you Nathod James? Do you give me a wrong number or a wrong name?
He is the one.
Huh?
He is the one
Like his
speaking.
voice.
Yes, ma'am.
Pronounce that name again.
Nathod James.
Lampsod.
Yes.
To copy this tune for 50 naira, press 11.
And my papa, he can lie to say, as you go away, don't forget where you came.
To copy this tune for 50 naira, press 11.
Oh my papa, he can lie to say. Hello?
Hello, Mr. Anatod. How are you?
I'm in an exam zone.
I'm calling you.
Yeah.
You're an exam hall and you're actually calling in exam hall.
Yes, it's a performance.
Sorry?
It's a performance.
Performance. Okay, can you quickly listen to me? I'm calling you from Human Rights Defender and Access to Justice, Lagos branch.
After the exams, one.
After the exams.
Yes.
It's alright. Call this line back if you are done with the exam. You're in exam hall, so you now have to go. You now come out of the exam hall to answer call. John, why do you refuse to let your mom know that your uncle impregnated you?
Because I don't want my mom to know, because it will bring problem in the family, on which I don't like it. I said I don't want my parent to know, because my mom will start making trouble and I don't like it.
If your mom make trouble, does that stop the pregnancy?
No. No. And I don't again want it to be exposed in the whole village. That is why.
You know, everything in this life have advantage and have disadvantage.
Yes.
Because if you are to be careful and listen to your mom when she was quarreling with you and you did not go, or when your uncle touched you, you ran out to shout and tell your mom your uncle is trying to sleep with you, will you be pregnant? But you know he's your uncle. How many times did he have an affair with you?
Many times.
So many times.
Yes.
You see, when he was touching you, what stopped you telling your mom that he was touching you?
He told me not to tell anyone.
You say what?
He told me that I should not tell anyone.
He told you that you should not tell anyone. And that's why it's good for people to know that he has been touching you, because do you know if he's also touching your sister at home now? Or do you know some of other of your cousins that is also sleeping, that he has impregnated?
No.
It won't be right to hide this kind of a thing, because the same way he was sleeping with you, there's every possibility that he's still sleeping with one or two other of your cousins there, that he stopped them not to tell their parents, or equally sleeping now with your own younger sister and equally threatening them not to tell your parents. Are you with me?
Yes.
So it's the reason why your parents have to know. Are you with me?
Yes.
This Cynthia know your mom as who? Mama who?
What?
This Cynthia know your mom as Mama who?
Jennifer. She knows me as.
She know your mother as Mama Jennifer.
Hello?
Yes.
Hello, good afternoon. Is that Cynthia?
Who is that?
Is that the Cynthia or the husband?
It's like it's
Huh?
my husband talking.
Hello, good afternoon, sir.
How are you?
I'm fine, sir. Please,
Work now.
fine, thank you, sir.
Okay, anything good for me?
Yes, sir.
Okay, what is that?
Okay, my name is Comrade Mrs. Solushola. I'm calling you from Human Rights Defender and Access to Justice Lagos branch, sir.
Okay,
Am I speaking to Cynthia's husband, sir?
yes.
Okay, please, we would like to talk to Jennifer's mother.
Jennifer's mother.
Yes, sir. She is right in our
What happened?
office.
Okay, I'm in the farm till I come back.
Okay, when are you likely to be at home, sir?
Who am I speaking to?
I say you are speaking to Mrs. Solushola. I'm calling you from Human Rights Defender and Access to Justice Lagos branch.
Okay,
Yes.
can I hear you?
I said I want to speak to Cynthia's mother. She said the only
Okay.
way she talked to her mother is through your wife's phone. That's why we are calling this number. She's here also.
You want to talk to Cynthia's mother?
Yeah. Jennifer's
Am I talking
mother,
to- am I
not
speaking
Cynthia's
with
mother.
Jennifer.
I said Jennifer's
Am I
mother.
speaking with Jennifer now?
You are not, sorry?
Hmm?
You said what, sir?
Who is that?
You said you want to speak to Jennifer?
Yes.
Okay, speak to her. Talk to him.
Hello.
Who is
Speak
that?
louder.
Where is he?
Hello.
Hello? Alpha.
Fine.
Yeah, she knew.
Good day, Pana.
Yeah, she done.
Thank God. Good day, Pana.
Okay. Imandu venen kwalkwal India.
Why?
Speak English.
Hmm?
Why?
Speak English.
Okay. Ile kwalkwal andinali ya matali ya mwedi ba.
Speak English.
Okay.
I thought you said
She's
you don't
not
understand.
around.
Yekala
Oh, okay.
nendedi ba.
Okay.
You say what?
Ben la wanje ben yongwe.
Okay.
Munde anza.
It's
When do you say, but you say you don't understand your language? How come that you are speaking the
I
same
don't
language?
understand language much.
Is it not the same language he's speaking to you that you're
Yes,
responding?
yes.
Why you not respond for English?
What is the problem, madam?
Why are you not responding in English?
Okay, no, I want to speak to her in her own language so that she will understand very well.
But she says she don't understand your language very well. So we're surprised that she's speaking the same language with you.
No, she don't know how to answer in that language, but she will hear it.
But she's responding to you in the same language.
Hmm?
But she's responding to you in the same language.
Okay, no. She was just answering me.
Please, what time will you be with the woman so that we can speak to her, sir?
Okay, by 3 o'clock we will come back.
It's all right, sir. Thank you.
I know.
Lying will not solve any situation as far as your condition is concerned. Are you with me?
Yes.
I think covering your face is a mistake. I need to unveil you. Are you with me?
Yes.
So remove that cap. Yeah. Are you not laughing now? You told me that you don't understand your language.
It was when I went back home now. I don't know how to speak much of language, but I'm hearing.
Is it not the same language you are responding to this man?
It
Huh?
was the time I went back home February.
You said what?
It was when I went back home February. Like where he was.
So you now use 2 months now. You use 2 years to forget the whole language you grew up with from child, when since the day they born you till you became 13. The same language you forgot, you claim to forget it in 2 years. Then you go back again and spend how many months? You now understand the language again in 5 months. Right? You now understand the language now in 5 months. If you are not acting like an innocent person, you are acting like somebody that knows what she's doing. Because if you claim to be 15 years or 16 years as you claim, and you are sleeping with your uncle that told you not to tell your parents, not even once, subsequent times you were just there sleeping with your uncle, is that your uncle the one that is virgin you? Was he the one that is virgin you?
No.
Who is virgin you?
It was one person like that where I was staying.
Who is the person?
I don't know him.
You don't know him. How did the person is virgin you?
He was working in our compound. He was working in the house.
He was working where?
He was working in our house, inside the house. He laid ties, those people that lay ties. So the person I was staying with, she has a baby. And then I just finished my exam in school. So she now told me that I should stay home because it's not good when people are working in your house and nobody's around. So she now told me that I should stay in me and that baby that she has.
So the person you were staying with before asked you to stay with her baby
At home.
at home.
Yeah.
Then someone that came to that place and sleep with you.
The person that is doing the ties.
The ties.
Yes.
Not slept with you. Did you tell the woman?
No, I was afraid to tell her.
Why didn't you tell her? So it's the person that is virgin you.
Yes.
And you were not pregnant from there.
No. Then I was still little. That was the time I just started my period. That was my first time. And then when he did that and I saw blood, I was like crying that, what is this? And then I don't know what that thing means.
So when you started seeing blood, somebody slept with you in a woman's house you were staying, and you started seeing blood. Were you not afraid that you can die by seeing blood? Why didn't you tell the woman that so person slept with you and you were seeing blood?
I was afraid of telling her. I was afraid of her and I don't want to tell her because
Eh?
I was afraid of telling her.
You're afraid of telling her?
Yes.
And after then, you now left the place.
Yes.
And you're also afraid of telling your mother.
Yes, sir.
Afraid.
You're afraid of telling the woman. You're not afraid. You went home. You did not tell your mother. You did not tell who you are staying with.
Opening your leg wide to make person fuck you. You know they are afraid, maybe once. A small girl like you, don't take when they tear you.
And at the man house,
You were staying with somebody, they started sleeping with you, you're afraid of telling your this thing, then from there you left there. You're also afraid of telling your mother when your uncle started sleeping with you and he slept with you several occasions that you don't even know the numbers of the time you people slept and you took him.
And they carry you with the belly, come give another person.
And they now brought you with pregnancy again. Is it not this person, this Cynthia's husband that gave you money to come to Lagos, you said?
I said it wasn't the one.
You say it's not Cynthia's husband that gave you money?
Yes, but he was the one that called that person that took me to this woman.
The person that took you to this woman is Cynthia's husband that called the person?
Yes.
But is Cynthia not aware that you are pregnant? You were pregnant from your place?
No. No one is aware.
No one is aware.
Yes.
So as at the time you came to Lagos, your pregnancy was how many months?
Then I don't know that I was pregnant.
You don't know when you stop to see your period. Huh?
When the period stopped around February, and it stopped at the normal day that it was supposed to stop.
For February.
Yes.
And in February that you came to Lagos.
I came to Lagos April.
April.
Yes.
So were you still seeing your period March? Did you see your period March?
No.
So you should know when you are pregnant now.
March.
If you come to Lagos April and you did not see your periods March, are you not aware that is it not the pregnancy that moved you from village when you discovered that you are not seeing your period?
No.
How? You discovered that you did not see your period March and you came to Lagos April, right?
Yes.
So how come that you said you don't know that you were pregnant?
I don't know that I was pregnant because, like, one of the person I stayed with told me that a woman can see her period in many ways. Some they can see it through nose and some through the palm. That if that person's palm is red and the palm will be like paining the person. That was why when
Which woman?
the one I stay with in Jos here.
In Jos? You stay with somebody in Jos?
Ajawa Estate.
Ajawa Estate.
Yes.
She told you that the woman can see her period through nose and through palm.
Yes.
You know I'm going to call the woman. So all this your lie, you have to limit it. So is blood going to come out from your palm?
No, that the palm will be red.
So meaning you are not menstruating. So what brought about that discussion between you and the woman? Did you tell her that you were expecting your period or you did not experience your period again? What brought about the conversation that you and your boss is talking who sees period through nose and through palm?
When I was with her, I was still seeing my period, so like my palm was red, and it was paining me. So she now told me that maybe I'm seeing my period in the palm.
So blood was not coming from your private parts?
No.
You were seeing your period and blood was not coming from your private parts?
No.
This woman is terrible.
That time you don't see her for February finish. Have you seen it for February finish?
God of mercy. I'm hearing something in this office. Eh? Madam. I will not. Now, madam, you be there because this will not pass. Be careful. Madam, you said you came to Ajawa Estate 2018.
Yes.
Last year. Eh? Eh?
Yes, ma'am.
2018. And you started seeing your period right from when you left a Delta State back to your village after the man is disvirgin you, right?
Yeah.
And you were seeing your menses even while you were sleeping with your uncle. Am I right?
Yes.
Okay, how do you now live after you have finished doing house girl in Delta State? They disvirgin you there. You started seeing your period already. Then you went to your village. You were still seeing your period until your uncle started sleeping with you. You now came to Lagos last year. You now said you have not seen your period. I don't understand this your story anymore. Eh?
Have you missed your period before?
No.
Is this your first time?
Yes.
Eh?
Yes.
All the time when all that time when you sleep with they disvirgin you, you never miss period. Maybe they give you tablets, make you take a cleaner. Have you take tablet before?
No.
Eh?
No.
Wetin make you come go doctor place say you wan comot belle if you never do that kind of thing before? That doctor will bring you come here.
The first time I didn't go for her to abort it. I went there for tests.
Which type of test?
when people were telling me that my tummy is coming big, that I should go for test.
Hold on. When your tummy was becoming big,
Yes.
were you seeing your blood? Shey you dey see your blood before? Say you were seeing your menses before?
I saw my menses February.
Last now, when you stop seeing your menses, don't you know that is pregnancy? Because I know you know that once you stop seeing your period, meaning you are pregnant.
Maybe she thought she's seeing it in her palm.
For which kind palm? And you see period for palm. Only for palm, not for nose.
Now the woman confused.
Woman confused waiting. This girl is lying. How can you see somebody who tell her that you are seeing your period? You can see period in your palm and see it on your nose.
This your madam wey you dey live with now. Have you told her that you are pregnant?
I've never laughed before.
You
in
say you
any
have told
case.
your oga that you are pregnant.
She
You know you have told your oga you are pregnant. Have you told the madam that you are pregnant?
Yes.
What did she say?
She didn't say anything.
She didn't say anything. She just leave you so that you walk and you just be helping her like that. Eh?
She haven't told me anything. She's planning yet now.
She's planning it now.
I
Have
don't
they paid
know.
you your money? Hmm?
No.
Are you sure as you have told her now that she will still pay you your money because they brought pregnant woman for her and there's no how she will be paying pregnant woman. They purposely brought you your pregnant.
Have you changed again? You said the woman have been paying you constantly now. Was that not what you
Yeah,
said?
She has not given paid me for June.
Okay, all the one that she have been paying you, what have you been doing with the money?
This girl is lying. The first time that doctor brought her, she said
Allow her to say, yeah. Because you're the one that met her, I was not the one that
yes.
said.
The first time
Please
they
come
brought
here,
her,
madam.
she said the doctor the madam is not paying her now that he's keeping the money for her when she will go. By the time she will go at the end of the year, that is when they will give her the money.
No money.
You're saying on that the whole money. So I said, okay, now that you are going to the doctor place to do test, which money did you go? He said no, you did not go with money. The doctor asked her, the money I saw one man gave to you was big money that day outside there. Say, which money is that? He said, na your oga. He said, which money was that? He said he used the money to send you message. Is that not what you said?
Yes.
The doctor said, are you sure that it's not your madam's husband that do the thing? You said no, that he gave you that money for a message. Abi?
Yes.
So I was telling you that if you want to do abortion self, say you want to do DNC, that it's not 10 naira issue. That's what I told you. Before you say you told your oga say you go and use your mouth to tell madam that I will not be the one to tell madam. He's a responsible man. So they run for a head.
Which man?
You already told the
Oga first.
Oga.
Before madam. If we are thought she has told madam.
Which right she gets to
You get to
discuss
tell
such
Oga
thing
first.
with Oga first.
Instead of madam
There
first.
must be something going on between them. Oh, wow.
Better is when you tell the
Say
truth.
the truth so that you can
We
be
will now
helped.
know how to help you. You know, I told you before the first day you came, we in the presence of the
Maybe Oga
doctor,
cannot do anything.
the one of the doctor's worker that came with him, the mama Victoria, comrade Victoria, she was here, and my very self, I was telling you, I said, say the truth. If it's that your madam's husband, we will invite him. We will know what to say. He understand. If na he go take care of you, if say you do.
Fire by force.
Now the thing now na 6 months o, no be 6 days. Shey you know. The thing wey don reach 6 months na no be, it's more, remain small time that you go born baby. You go stay for the house go born baby one day carry am come reach for house.
Come, Jennifer, John. I'm talking to you. This your madam husband, did he have anything to do with you?
No.
You know you can only tell us to help you. We will not know whether we will keep you to have the baby peacefully or not. But the whole thing you are saying now, you are contradicting. We cannot keep you when somebody that pregnant you who don't know. We should be able to know if it's your madam husband, then we'll know, okay, we'll keep you off from that family, not to be problem between her and the husband. Are you with me?
Yes.
Then you avoid going there after. You will not tell them you are traveling. You will not tell them you are traveling. Then we cannot take you to where you will stay in Lagos until you have your baby. There are people that are looking for children. If you are not willing to keep your baby, you will not know what to do then. You will not go ahead. We're not to say you want to tell us, say it's your uncle, you don't want to keep the baby for your uncle. If it's your uncle, you will keep the baby for him. Because now family affair with that. So if you know that it's this woman's husband, then you let us know so that we know, okay, you better leave the house after she pay you your salary, and we'll know where to keep you. Are you with me?
Come. That day I asked you, you say that's your uncle. Say you don't tell her, say you get belle. Say you go for University of Jos. She not you tell me.
Yes.
You say you tell her, say you get belle. Abi? Say you say make you no tell am that thing. We no want that kind of news. You no want hear say you get belle. Abi? Since that time wey you tell am, because just like my president is saying to you now, make we no come dey keep you say wan make we help you, then tomorrow when they don help you, you come born, one person go come show face one place, then na me get baby. Na after that time they don carry responsibility for head follow am. When you tell am say e say make you no tell anybody.
He no tell me not to tell anybody.
What did he say?
He didn't say anything. He just cut the phone. Then he was like telling me that he's not hearing what I'm saying.
That you didn't hear what you're saying. Abi no be him get am.
He didn't say he's not the one that has it. He only told me that he's not hearing what I'm saying, and because the place was noisy, so he now cut the call.
He didn't call him again.
I called him. He was busy in the call.
He hear you for the first time. How do you play?
So is this the uncle or your madam husband? That is what I'm saying. Has your madam husband touched you before?
No.
He has never
Very
touched you
true.
before.
No.
Okay, when you told him that you were pregnant, what did he say? What did he tell you?
He was angry with me that him and his wife, they were planning that this September that we'll be going back to school. That now I should see how I'll end up my life by getting pregnant. That is not good the way I did that.
You say what?
I said he wasn't happy with me. He was angry that why will I go and get pregnant when him and his wife, they were planning on taking me to school by September, this month September.
So since you stayed there, they never talk of how they want to take you to school. It's not that you are pregnant now that you think they want to take you to school September. You have been staying there since how many days? How many months now?
It's April. Even the first time
Wait, which time you come? April.
Yes.
April, May, June, July, August. Since when you come since April, now who don't touch you? Security, anybody? Who don't touch you? Talk through. Who have you slept with?
Nobody.
Say the truth. That security wey dey for na yard, you never sleep with am. Nobody don make you You wan see how we go take help you. You know say we are all mothers here. So when you say the truth, we know how to help you. But when you dey say no, nobody, when you no be virgin, you don break long ago. President, if na the Boko, you say use your good office.
Okay. Viewers, I've always warned this platform, if you are here to communicate with victim with this office, you mind your statements, you go straight to the point, contribute meaningfully to any program we bring to this platform. You are free to join the same way you are free to opt out from this group, and we equally have right to delete any person's comment or also block whoever that will feel you come to this platform to come and speak jargon, not to contribute on how to solve issue. If you have any assistance you want to render to the girl, Asabi Alayo, I heard when you, please can you stop shaking this table? He wrote there that if she's willing to stay in Lagos, you were ready to provide her accommodation. Please, you can also call and on 090-3000-2474 to take full details of whoever want to render this the assistance. When they say render assistance, it's not necessary, must not be money. She's not asking for money. She came that she wants to abort the child, and I don't even know the money they are giving to people here that anybody will send her to come and get money, get free money and say what has she put to bed? She's working. You heard her saying she's working and they are paying her salary. Did she make mention of money? Then those that are, if you are willing to accommodate her, though the whoever will call, the neighbor that will call, you heard that the man said it's in the farm. We called village, we did not call Lagos. And she said the mother doesn't have phone. Their phone has spoiled or lost. The father does not have phone. The only person she reached her mom through is Cynthia's number, which the husband picked. So if you have any advice to give to this girl, we are to call the mom back by 3 o'clock. We've called the perpetrator, who's supposed to be the uncle. You heard I said it's in exam hall. He have right to write exam, irrespective of anything. Even if we are going there to arrest him or whatever. You've equally heard from the girl that she was this virgin when she was given out as a housemaid in Delta. So if you want to deep into the case, the mother is our suspect, her father is our suspect for giving out a 13 years girl out for a house help. Then before you talk about the uncle, then that she did not even tell the guy there who she was staying with in Delta before a bricklayer disvirgin her. If she has told the woman, we will still equally invite the person that disvirgin her at age 13. So some of you cannot be in the platform and be talking nonsense that they should, whoever that is this should, is a prophet, you should go and see who impregnated her. Some of you, okay. If you are here, you should be here as a responsible person, because none of you, us in this platform, we are not kids. We are talking about sensitive issue that have to do with this girl and her unborn baby. And you are talking different things that does not have any relationship with what we are saying. Are we playing here? Do you think if we bring case live here, we'll come here to catch, play or joke or take things for granted? It's not possible for this girl to come and relate here without letting the family know what is happening. Okay, what if you did not give her hope? And at the end, she decided to go and abort the child. Did she tell her parents is dead? She don't want to go back to the village and give birth to the baby there. And the uncle said she should not mention his name. He's not responsible. this question we're asking is not compulsory. We must ask her question in your presence. We can equally even ask her behind the camera, off live. And if they bring issue here, we'll bring things out for people to learn how to guide their children not to fall this victim. Also to let the world know that uncle of a thing children are being abused by their so-called uncle on daily basis in Nigeria here. So if some of us that are too comfortable with our uncle, leaving our daughters to go and be sleeping with them or staying in their house or staying with their children and whatever, you don't trust everybody. Keep your children to yourself. Mostly girl child. Even boys these days, they abuse them. And instead of you to listen to this girl, think well on how to solve her issue and what to learn from there and guide your own family properly ahead or against such an incident. You are just sending messages and making reference to whoever and my family there. What does that supposed to mean? Must everything, did they ask you to come and give the girl money? And even if they say they want to come and give the girl money, those that have been contributing, helping, they never told you they are tired of giving. So it's not about anybody that come online, you feel they come because of money. For what? Are we stupid here? Or those that are giving to them, are they mad? They are not quite normal. Nobody is insane. Who gave out knows the reason why he or she gave out. Don't give out because anybody come and tell a story that touch or inform any story. By his grace, is not by my power. When you say some certain things, if I look into, I may not even ask you. I may not even say it out that you are lying. But if I ask you one or two questions, I will definitely know if you are lying or not. Please, if you have any number to call to contribute to this before we go further, calling, because we are going to call who she's staying with now to ask her if she's aware and what is her intention now that the woman is aware and she did not say anything. Is she waiting for her to put to bed there, or is she taking her out of the premises? Is she asking her to leave back to where she come from? Because after listening to her and she did not say anything, what is her intention? Is she willing for the girl to stay there and put to bed? Is she willing? Did she have the mind of adopting the child? Somebody is staying with you and this kind of situation come up, you must ask one or two questions and way out of it. So number to call is 0903-02474. That is the number to call. Where is this woman number? Asabi Alayo. You said you are willing to offer this girl, offer her accommodation on where to stay to put to bed. Please bring out your statement. We want to hear from you, Asabi Alayo. Definitely the parents will be aware. It's all right. Is your mother not so? Is your mother not so?
Yes.
This is the number, right?
No.
This one.
Yes.
Where did you tell her you were going when you left home?
I didn't tell her where I'm going to.
You just left home. You just leave the house.
She sent me to the bank before.
Hmm?
She sent me to go to the bank before.
Have you gone to the bank now?
Yes.
From there you came here. Hello, good morning. Good afternoon, ma'am. Okay, please. My name is Mrs. Olushola. Am I speaking to Mrs. Adetola Akinyele? Hello. Hello.
Hello?
Hello, good afternoon, ma'am.
Hello?
Hello, can you hear me? Good afternoon. Hello? This woman is hearing me now.
Hello, doctor.
Afternoon, I'm hearing you, and are you hearing me
I
now?
can't hear you. I cannot hear you. I'm so sorry. Good afternoon, ma'am.
Good afternoon, please. Okay, my name is Mrs. Lushola. Am I speaking to Mr. Adetola?
Yes, please.
Okay, I'm calling you from Human Rights Defender and Access to Justice, Allen Avenue branch.
Okay, ma'am.
Please, we have in our office one Miss Jennifer, and your attention is needed here.
I'm currently at work.
But she said you are at home.
No, I'm not at home. I'm currently at work.
Okay. Can we have you in our office tomorrow?
Okay. Is there anything the matter, ma'am?
It's not a telephone conversation.
Okay, ma'am.
Yeah. We'll meet you
Thank you.
tomorrow by 11 o'clock in the morning. Thank you.
Thank you, ma'am.
Okay. We'll just call the guardian where she's staying now, and you heard that the woman in question says she's at work. By tomorrow 11 o'clock we'll have her here and the same girl, so as to know the way out of the situation. And this is just to two. We'll get back by 3 p.m. or possibly by tomorrow to communicate with the mother of the girl. If the Cynthia's husband says he's at work, he's in the farm. So what we'll do is to first make a call by 3 o'clock to hear from her mom. Then tomorrow we'll have a final resolution as regard to our case. So Jennifer, She's the
No, my
one
uncle
calling you.
is calling me.
Your uncle is calling you. You pick it and tell him you are here now. Is he at home now? Ask him if he's at home now to talk to your mom.
Hello? Eh?
What is happening?
Where are you? Where are you?
It's good.
Have you finished your exam?
Huh?
Have you finished your exam?
What is happening? You are asking, one woman call you, what is happening? Huh?
Have you finished his exam?
Have you finished your exams?
We are still on.
I think you say you are doing exam. You are not supposed to call.
It is individually.
It's individual. Then you should pick human rights first. So he's calling you what is happening. Right?
Yes.
Okay. You see the reason why you girls should keep yourself? Now he put you in a condition. He is writing an exam pursuing his future.
To
While you are
copy
in
this
this.
tune for 50 naira, press 11.
Hello?
Mr. James Nedra, I believe you have finished your exam.
We are doing it individually, you understand? So some people are entering one by one.
Okay, quickly listen to me so as not to have our presence in your exam hall first thing tomorrow. We'll have in our office here Jennifer. Also, the lady you just called now.
You see?
The girl you just called now. The lady you just called now. Okay, what is your relationship with her?
He's my uncle.
Is your uncle?
He's my yes.
She's your uncle.
Yes.
The Jennifer in question is your uncle or you are her uncle?
Hello?
You can hear me.
We are related.
You are related.
Yes.
Okay, I told you already that we are calling you from Human Rights Office. And she's right in our office. And she told us that you impregnated her. Is that true? Yes or no? Mr. James,
Are you still there?
he dropped the phone. But
You know what his name?
Just side.
Because what the letter is and see English.
I'm telling you, he's my uncle.
I wonder what.
It's an individual thing.
I wonder what.
I
he
never
writes.
even say that. I mean, is this
Hello, the person you are calling is on another call at the moment. Do hold on, I'll call back later. Thank you.
Hello?
Mr. James, please, I beg you don't drop phone on me again.
I do not do what?
Right office.
Stop dropping phone on me. Can you hear me now?
Yes, I can hear you
I
now.
said I'm at
I
Human
said-
Rights office.
Stop that call. I say the lady you just spoke to now is in our office and I'm calling you from Human Rights Defenders and Access to Justice office. And she alleged you that you impregnated her. Yes or no?
I don't know anything like that.
Okay, we are coming to Jos and to your school
Hello?
there. Do you prefer to come to Lagos or you should come there?
I don't know anything about that. She call my brother and tell her that.
Do you have carnal knowledge of her? Have you ever sexed her or not?
I have not.
You have not?
Yes.
Okay, we'll come and conduct test between you and her.
Later.
See her life.
Viewers, you can hear from the supposed uncle. You see how arrogant, how rude he's talking. But that suits some girls
See her life.
that can't keep their body together, neither listen to their parents. This guy have denied that he did not sleep with her. That is another error.
Amen.
That you can even hear him saying she has called the brother to tell the brother that he impregnated her. Human rights defender and access to justice. Good afternoon.
Good afternoon.
Yeah.
Good afternoon.
Afternoon.
Good afternoon.
Good
We can hear you. Good afternoon. Who is speaking?
Good afternoon. Hello.
Is that your uncle?
Hello.
Good afternoon. We can hear you.
Okay, ma'am. Please don't be annoyed. There's something I want to bring to you.
Are you calling for this case?
As you are coming back. Eh?
Are you calling for this case you are handling, or you are calling for a neutral thing?
No, not for just as you leave your office yesterday. So there is my
Okay, the uncle have denied that he did not sleep with the girl, so you know for sure after she put to bed they will be doing a test. But nevertheless, is he living in the school or he goes to school from house?
He's living in school.
He's living in the school. So we still write to the school authority also. And that is also what we'll be discussing when a man or a boy pregnant tell a girl child, let both of them be expelled from school so as to bear the consequence of whatever they have committed. But allowing the boy going to school while the girl will be suffering whatever, is that proper? So now by 3 o'clock we'll communicate with Cynthia's husband and inform the family if the family is aware or not. Because the uncle that is still schooling and don't know who supposed to be called uncle is calling the girl, she is my uncle. Can you imagine that kind of school in the north? She is my uncle. The man is not living with her. The man is in the north. The guy in question is in the north. He's not in Lagos. It's all right. Thank you very much, viewers. Thank you, Molubukola. Please, can we talk? Let me talk with you off this camera. Then, of course, we've come to the end of this particular case this morning or this afternoon, per se. I want to use this opportunity again to appreciate and thank every beautiful and handsome brothers, sisters, members, followers of this great platform that have took it upon themselves to support our widows program live Saturday 17th of August 2019. You see, the widows, they prayed for every one of you tirelessly that day, and I know by His grace, all your blessing will get to you in Jesus' name. Aside that, you made them happy, you bring joy to their life, you cover their nakedness, you feed them, and same way God will remember you, that such areas you will never lack in Jesus' name. We thank God for such opportunity that came to that community that day. As we earlier told every one of you in our platform, widows program, child education, and domestic violence and way out of it is like a traditional program that must take place every year, and again subsequently every year in our program, respective of any program line up or timetable of any program we're having for the year. We always slot them in because it's a program that needs to be held every now and then to touch life, to guide our youth and a way out of domestic violence, to maintain peace, love, and stay put in marriage. The rate of divorce we're having in our country is becoming alarming, and we're not in the Western world. The rate of domestic violence we're having in our country is also becoming alarming, and these are things that we should curb immediately with all attention, which will be coming up in 2 months' time. Thank you, every one of you. Will be going to Edo State for this widow empowerment program, and equally to other states that we've not really touched at all. But in Lagos State, we've been doing this. Is a season 13 of it. Please, I don't want those that are being supportive, please don't hesitate to support. In 2 months' time, we're in August, September, October, it will be coming up again. Please, we need your support, we need your love, we need your concern, we need your contribution towards the success of that program. And aside that, we say that we have little for these widows. We're not able to reach out to every one of them in so many ways, and because the date has already been set in and banners, everything has been printed before then, we don't want to keep shifting dates and whatever, which we did. So many of them have no clothes, so many of them were not able to, we're not giving mostly wrapper, and some of you that help us in donating, because all the clothes we have, none was fairly used, were all new wrappers, both the ones we bought on our own, the ones our viewers, lovers of humanity sent to us, food item and everything. We gave them out all, still yet they were not able to reach out to all the widows, and we promised them that every one of them that attended that program will still reach them one after the other, no matter how little it is. So before that program, if you have given or you have not given at all, please, we are still waiting and we are still willing to fulfill our promise to our mothers that have come out of their various houses, abandoned one or two things they were doing to come and be empowered in one way or the other. Please, we still have to reach out to them. We have almost like 70, right, that we're not giving clothes, if not more. And even if it is clothes of 1,000 that cover their shame, or their clothes, some of them that were there did not have, but they were ashamed to also come to the front to be properly covered. We are still willing to accept whatever those clothes to give to them, because their name were we took their name down to communicate with them after the program. So please, the door is still open from now till our next program. Thank you very much, every one of you. God bless you all and remain blessed. Bye.